Here are all the herbs we're going to be using for the turkey. This one's called savory. It's got a herbed and a little bit of a peppery flavor. Then we have a whole lot of rosemary. Rosemary is so good. We also have a bunch of fresh thyme leaves. Here's some sweet basil. This one here is sage. A lot of people don't like sage. It's got a strong flavor, but I like it in turkey. Over here, Hubs is gonna be laying this down and putting the turkey on a bed. We've got a couple stalks of celery, one Royal Gala apple sliced into 4, and there's some carrots. We have 2 large onions, some more celery. Celery does spring a lot of water. We have an orange, some lemon, and ginger. That's it. First, Hubs has melted a half a stick of butter, and to that he's gonna then finely chop the herbs and add it to the butter. We're gonna add a twist by adding some jerk sauce. So the one on the right is my go-to jerk seasoning, but I don't need to go to it today because my mom made some jerk seasoning the other day, so we're just gonna use that. And in a future video, I'm gonna come back and show you how my mom makes her jerk seasoning. Comment down below and let me know if you wanna see how my mom makes her jerk seasoning. There's everything in here. That is 1 heaping, 2 heaping teaspoons, and every single thing is in there. I wish you guys were here to smell it. It smells so good. Give it another quick stir to blend everything in together again. So the long and short of it, this is like a herbed butter with some jerk sauce. And of course, you can use whatever herbs you have on hand or like. Let me taste it. It's really good, but I can tell you right off the bat, there's not too much salt in here. So even though there's salt in the jerk seasoning, you are gonna need salt later. Here's our turkey. It's thawed now. It started off as frozen and we soaked it in salt water overnight. So it's pretty thawed, ready to go. First things first, we're gonna season the turkey on the inside with the rub that we made. This turkey is about 10 pounds and you're supposed to do maybe 15 minutes per pound. So this should take about 2 hours to make. But of course, we're just seasoning it up now. And then also we're gonna add the herbed mixture with the butter inside as well and give that a good rub down. Open it up, let's see inside. Inside is looking like that, nicely coated. Then some of the herbed butter is going under the skin for flavor. There's some giblets in there too. I like the giblets. Comment down below and let me know if you like the giblets and the neck of the turkey. I also like the turkey neck as well. It smells so good, guys. Turkey preparation takes a lot of time and patience, because after all of this was said and done, we also left this overnight because we like lots of flavors in our food. So it's not something that you're gonna do immediately. Again, more basting with the herbed butter. And some herbed, is that the booty? What do you call that part of the turkey? Lots of herbed butter in the cavity. So the butter, as you already know, is gonna keep everything nice and moist as well. And then the herbs are just gonna add like different dimensions of flavor to your turkey. here's the mixture that I showed you earlier. We're gonna use that as a stuffing for the turkey. Then you also have to remember that you have to put some stuffing into the back as well. Hubs has used rice in the past, but he changed from the rice to this formula because he thinks it tastes a lot better, and I do too. Got some grapeseed oil left over, so we're just gonna drizzle the grapeseed oil on the top of the turkey. Having the oil on the outside is also good to give it color as well. By the time we're done, this is gonna be a nice golden brown. Lastly, we're gonna add the rest of the rub, which the grapeseed oil is gonna make it smooth and it's just gonna glide on easily. This is how I know my hubs is a next level chef, huh? The skin broke, he's not feeling that, so what he's doing is just piercing a hole, and he got some thread and he's threading up the skin of the turkey and he's gonna tie it up. Wow. Oh jeez. And of course, I never bought cooking twine because, you know, but there was cooking twine on hand, so he's just threading that through and then he's gonna tie it up. Give it a good tie. Pierce a hole on the other side. Oven has been preheated to 385, so it's pretty hot. So Hubs is just gonna put the turkey in now. It's been about an hour, and this is how the turkey is looking. As you can see, it's getting browned at the top, and at the bottom, all the veggies, they're getting al dente, they're getting soft. So next, because we want it to cook properly, we're just gonna cover it with foil paper, aluminum foil. And then we're gonna, once it's covered with the aluminum foil, we're then gonna put it back in the oven for another hour or so. And that way it will steam down really well. Another turkey update. It's been about 2 hours and we've been basting it about every half an hour. Look at that now, guys. Ooh, it's getting pretty brown. Near the leg and the wing, not so much. Just take up some of the seasoning and just pour it over the top. Other side. See how white that is on the wing? We want that to be a golden brown color as well. The tin foil cover is gonna go back on for about another 30 minutes. And I'll be back in 30 minutes to show you what it looks like. 30 minutes to go, almost there. So this is the last part where we're just gonna take off the foil, give the turkey another quick basting, and put it back inside the oven. And as you can see, it's getting really brown. So all these areas here, like near the wing and the breast, that should brown up a lot better now that the tin foil is going to be off. And always the back again to the wing. Back in. See you soon. Realistically, it's been about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Everything is looking pretty brown except for the wing. Hubs is gonna check it with the thermometer. It's supposed to be 165, they say, for it to be ready. So we're testing it out. At 170, so it's pretty done. But what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna put the tin foil back on, take it out of the oven and leave it to rest because it does still keep cooking and there's nothing worse than a dry turkey. Here's a couple of shots of the finished product. By the time I got to where I was so exhausted and then my camera went dead. Thank you so much for watching and see you in my next video. Peace.